Hey guys, I already did an intro, but I forgot to mention that um, this story has mentions of rape and self harm. So if you feel don't feel comfortable with that, don't listen to it. So I just want to let you know so you guys don't get triggered or anything. So yeah, bye. I'm gonna do a fanfics reading. So yeah, I will link it in the description if you want to read it. So let's get started. And just saying, this is just a one shot. So the way to describe Izuku's past month was awful. He came out as gay, a decision he regretted highly. Ida and Uraka ignored him. The whole Baku squad bullied him, and the one who used to be his best friend had raped him. He used quirk while he did it, so made it hurt even more. Leave damage, he stopped smiling or talking to anyone he could. He didn't have anyone to smile for. He fell into depression and stopped eating and sleeping like he should. He started slitting his wrist. He was in class with the earphones and he was blasting song Fine by Mal Blum and singing quietly along the lyrics. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be in tiptoe shape, tipping toes and fly. You're gonna act awesome and self-assured. We're going to seem a capital on board. It was useless venture. It's not like he was actually going to help him any. Kirishima said bye to Bakugo and pushed Midoriya out his seat on the way to his desk. It hit his elbow funny, and it shot through his arm. He groaned at the pain when Todoroki came out of nowhere and tried to kiss him for no reason. He pushed away and hid his face so he couldn't. He no longer wanted anything to do with him. Todoroki frowned disapprovingly. "Aw, baby, come on," he cooed. Izuku ignored him and continued to cover his face, while he tried to hold the tears back. Baka watched the mess of the situation that his so-called friend tried. He had so many questions, like why was Todoroki kissing him like that, and why was everyone just so as hateful towards him as they are to Deku. He didn't know why, but the whole situation made him feel, well, he didn't like it. Before he had a chance to think, he stood and blasted the icy hot bastard away from Deku and he angry yelled, "Leave him alone!" Once Todoroki was gone, Izuku stood up, grabbed his stuff, and ran out of the classroom to his dorm. He ran into his room and locked the door, dropping down to the ground as he began to cry. Baka watched as Deku ran out and looking at Todoroki and Kirishima with flames as hell. I walked out angry with his stuff. He walked to the dorms to talk to Deku. He didn't know why or why he was thinking. Who was he kidding? He knew exactly He knew exactly why he refused to admit it. He knocked on Deku's door. Deku, why was he here? What was he even going to say? Izuku was on the ground crying while Bakugo knocked. He wiped his face dry and stood up to knock on the door. When he saw Bakugo, he looked down and mumbled underneath his breath. Sorry. Before looking back up, hi, he said unsurely. Bakugo looked down on him. He looked pitiful. Lately, it was obvious since his bastard friends didn't bother to talk to him anymore. And there was definitely something more going on with the icy hot bastard. And I highly doubt it was anything good. Hi, he said. He didn't know what else to say. He prepared for this. Did you need something? He said, clearly scared of what he wanted. Bakugo frowned. He hated how mean he was to Deku, but he couldn't let anyone be suspicious of the real feelings for the green-haired Wonder. Said Wonder looked back down and whined in pain, having several burns and bruises. Bakugo was not okay with that. Clearly he was in pain, and he wanted to help, especially since most of it was probably his fault. While he didn't take any physical part in hurting him, he didn't do anything to stop it either, since he couldn't go back in time. The only thing he could see it to that he got help. So he grabbed his hands and started leading him to a crabby girl's office. Wait, where are we going? Deku proceeded as he tried and failed to break away from Kachan's grasp. I'm taking you to a crabby girl, he said simply. He soon looked down at Kachan, shocked. I said, I'm fine. No, you're not. You don't even try to deny it. Izuku kept following him and whimpered, why? But hesitated at a moment before saying, you're hurt. He didn't say anything else. Izuku sighed and buried his face in Bakugo's back, making his breath itch at the contact. If only he could be closer like this all the time. But I don't want to, he whined. He stopped in front of nurse. You're going, Bakugo said as he knocked on the door, with Kachan's guard down. Izuku tore away from his grasp and bolted down the hall back to his door, and Bakugo stood there staring down the hall above. What the hell was that about? What do you need, young Bakugo? Recovery girl said with the door open. Kachan looked down on her. He was going to help Deku, whether he wanted or not. He walked in the office, rubbed covers up what was wrong, and asked her to go to his door and treat him. She gladly accepted and walked to the dorm. Izuku held his pillow tightly, crying into it, and heard a knock. Deku, open up, Kachan said. Listen, it's open, he said, not bothering to get up. He came inside. You're getting help. I don't care if you don't want it or not. You need it. And I'll be damned if I don't do something about it. So he said, I'm fine, Kachan. He said, his voice muffled in the pillow, and pulled his knees up to his chest. No, you're not, Midoriya. Recovery girl said, making Deku look up and in surprise. Why didn't you come to me? You could be seriously injured, she scolded. I'm not injured, he said. I'm fine. Bullshit, she scolded again, surprised both of him and Bakugo. Young Bakugo told me what's going on, and even without his input, I can tell you're injured just by looking at you. And Izuku flinched at the yelling and looked down. Why? He said. Because you need help, Bakugo said. Everyone's beating you up for no fucking reason, including me, and I'm sorry, but I refuse to continue to stand by and let beat on you just because you're gay. You're still a fucking human. Izuku hugged his leg, his chest, and hugged his head down. A recovered girl sighed. Will you let me help you, young man? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Then follow me to my office, please. Recovery girl looked over at him, attend to his several burns and bruises, and desiccated, I can't say the word, rib. Bakugo stood by and watched. If anything else happens, come to me straight away. You hear me, young man? She said, was finished. Izuku nodded. Yes, ma'am. He walked slowly to his door and lay down to go to sleep. Bakugo went to bed as well, and went to bed hoping Deku would be better soon. Izuku groaned and went to Bakugo's dorm and knocked. Hey, Kachan, he said slowly. Bakugo, who still hasn't fallen asleep yet, got out of bed and opened his door at tired Deku. He walked in, rubbed the back to I know you probably say no, but can I stay here tonight? Bakugo's eyes widened, his breath hitched, and thought of Deku in his bed. What if he said something in sleep and the secret was out? But what if he couldn't say no? Deku needed a sense of safety, and if that was one, then surely he would. Yeah, sure, he stuttered. Izuku smiled brightly while Bakugo laughed. Thanks, Kachan, he said, resting the urge to throw his arms around. I can't sleep on the floor. I know you don't want to share a bed. It's just that Todoroki keeps waking me up every night, and I can't get a good sleep. No, it's fine, really, Bakugo stirred. And you can sleep in my bed with me. I don't mind, he said sheepishly. Damn it, Koski, get it together. Izuku pulled him down and wrapped his arms around his waist, humming instantly. He cuddled him and closed his eyes. Bakugo squealed as Deku cuddled him. Oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? He tried to relax as he wrapped his arms around an object as affections. Izuku looked at Bakugo when he squealed. Are you okay? Am I making you uncomfortable? I'm sorry. He pulled away from him and turned around. No, you're fine, he said, reaching out. It was just unexpected is all. Izuku turned back around and wrapped his legs around his waist again. Okay, if you're sure. Bakugo tried not to smile, but they reconnected. Izuku saw this smile and smiled back. Aw, you're so cute. Bakugo blushed, did deep red at the flirtation comment. You too, you're cute. I mean, now he was panicking. Fuck. Why did he say that? Fuck. Izuku blushed. Thanks, Kachan. He nuzzled his face into Bakugo's cheek, where it was bright red. Bakugo sat up, looked down. He decided to tell Deku it never. Deku, can I tell you something? Izuku sat up and nodded. Yes, of course you can. He smiled and looked at Bakugo and bright even back down. I have this secret. I'm afraid to tell anyone because I know you're gonna hate me too for it. I know you won't hate me, so they're gonna hate me. I know you won't hate me. Deku sighed. Kachan, you can tell me anything. I will never hate you. He ran his fingers through his hair. I'm gay too, he said, and I'm sorry for beating you up after you came out to everyone. I was just scared that I didn't then, and people would be suspicious. But you don't deserve that. I'm sorry, Deku, for everything. I'm so sorry, he rambled. Izuku was shocked the moment before he cut Bakugo's cheek. Kachan, it's okay. It really is. I only get beat up because if I try to stand for myself, I'll get hurt more. You can explode anyone if you get picked on. Thank you, he whispered. He relashed in the way Deku cupped his cheeks. The contact was overwhelming. There was another one. He smiled. Yes. What is the other thing? He smiled his head at the side. So cute. Well, there's this guy. I'm sure he wouldn't want to be with me. Well, if it's Kirishima, then I don't really know if he likes you or Mina. It's hard to tell. Bakugo laughed. It's not Kirishima. He doesn't like anyone. I'm pretty sure Ashido likes someone else. Izuku nods and continued to look at Bakugo. Then who is it? He raised an eyebrow. You, Kata squealed under his breath. Izuku blushed. I like you too, Bakugo looked up. You do? But why? I'm nothing but mean to you, he questioned. Fathom was why anyone, especially Deku, would like him. Izuku shrugged. I don't know. I figure you're mean because you're scared of showing your feelings. I never get bothered by you being mean. Bakugo stared at him. This man, he looked down. I'm so sorry. He said quietly. It's okay. Izuku smiled and hugged Bakugo. They didn't say anything for a minute. So what? Izuku shrugged. Up to you, Kachan. He smiled again. Can I kiss you? He said sheepishly and nervous. Izuku blushed, nodded with a blush. If you want to, yes. Bakugo leaned forward and connected their lips together, cupping his face. Leaned forward, connecting their lips, cupping his face in his hands. Izuku kissed back, and his hands on Bakugo's legs. They were both deep red and had closed their eyes. Bakugo swept his tongue across Deku's lip, asking for permission to enter. Izuku squeaked loudly and opened his mouth. Bakugo entered and ran his hand through his hair. Izuku put his hand on either side of Bakugo's face, pulling away their foreheads together, smiling. I've wanted to do that for years, he said breathlessly. Izuku kept holding Bakugo's face, smiling. Oh, really? He smiled. Yeah, he laid down, bringing Deku with him, lay on top of him, and cuddled him. Bakugo wrapped his arms around him and smiled, constantly falling asleep. Izuku watched him sleep. I had a few minutes before falling asleep. Okay, guys, well, that was the end. I know it's pretty short. And I'm sorry, my freaking dog keeps whining, if you heard him. Okay, well, I'll try to find maybe a different one, a different fan fiction or whatever. And this is on AO3, so I will link it in the description if you want to read it on your own. Okay, well, bye.